there and welcome to Flamingo Friday. I am coming at you today from a hotel room in Cork, Ireland, and I am here to tell you a tale of two Jaguars. So, I have two friends called Kevin and Vicky. They are actually clients of mine and I am a client of theirs. They do my accountancy and all manner of other things. Vicky was recently 50 years old, which, by the way, you wouldn't bloody believe to look at her. She's, I don't know, I think she's got like a painting in the attic or something. Anyway, for Vicky's 50th, their life goal was to buy a new little sporty Jaguar. And so, amid much excitement, they went off on the Saturday, I think it was, and they had made an appointment with a dealership to test drive a Jaguar at midday. They were really excited about it, as you can imagine. That this has been a life goal for them for quite a long time, that their business had done well enough to allow them to buy this little sporty Jag. Vicky had obviously been looking forward to her birthday for quite a long time. And so they turned up all excited, and they were still waiting at 5 p.m, if you can believe that, for this appointment that they've made. They would have, if they'd taken the car for a drive and had enjoyed it and liked everything about it, they would have bought a Jaguar on the spot. But as it was, the salesperson couldn't wait to get home for their Saturday evening. All they had to do was be lovely and decent and, vaguely competent at their jobs, and they would have had a massive sale on their hands for that Saturday. As it was, they got nothing. And they really, really pissed off Kevin and Vicky, as you can imagine. So the next day, they went off to a different dealership with no appointment, because they'd expected to buy a car the day before. When they got there, Kevin explained what was going on, that, it was Vicky's big birthday, they've been really looking forward to this, and could they test drive the Jaguar that they had in the showroom. And instead of making them do separate test drives, as a lot of garages would do, they just gave them the keys, said, go off, have fun, both together, but you can both have a test drive. You can, basically trusted them not to steal the car, which 99.9% of people are not going to steal your car. So that was really cool. And by the time they got back with the car, having loved the test drive, they kind of got back and said, yes, we'd love to take the car, and how can we sort that out? And they're like, come on in. While they were waiting, they came back basically to flowers, champagne, made the whole experience really, really special. And they did all this with no notice at all. And then when they actually came to drive the car away, they had it fully detailed. Like they took everything off it. They took the wheels off. They cleaned it from top to bottom, and it was like new. It had 1,000 miles on the clock, I think. And when they took it home, it was like a brand new car. And that's a Flamingo business. That's it's it's so easy to get this stuff right. Takes effort, sure, because they had to go out and they had to find flowers, they had to find champagne, they had to properly detail the car. But this is not a small ticket purchase. This car is an expensive investment for Kevin and Vicky, and it's a really big, it's a big lump of money for the car dealership. So it's well worth it for them to make this experience really special, because Kevin and Vicky are going to tell everybody about this now. I'm telling you about it. If I had the name of the garage, I would be mentioning it, but I don't have the name of the garage. It's so easy to get this stuff right, and it's also really, really easy to get this stuff wrong as well. Don't get it wrong. When can you go out of your way to make your customers feel really valued and really special? It's not difficult to do. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. In the grand scheme of things, a bottle of champagne and some flowers is pennies compared to the ticket price of that car. So put a bit of thought into how you can deliver a service that is really going to make people remember you for all of the right reasons. It's not difficult. If you'd like a bit of help with flamingoing your business, or you're not quite sure how you can stand out, or you're not quite sure how to take something that might be a bit of a commodity and turn it into something really special, there is a lot left of December. One of the big mistakes that people make at this time of the year is they give up on their year at the beginning of December, they write it off, think I'll start again in January. Don't do that. There's loads of time to get loads of stuff done, and this is the perfect time to join the superheroes. You can grab yourself a Kickstarter call next week. We can map out a quick plan to get tons of stuff done in December and go off to a flying start in January. So if you would like to become more like the second Jaguar dealership and do really good stuff and make your customers love you, join up at the URL below, and I will speak to you soon. I'll be back same time next week with Flamingo Friday. Bye!